AL East, but they currently lead the AL West, while the Yankees are atop the division. They are more ahead of second place. The Houston Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-4. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in fourth place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Astros sit in third place in the American League West Division, 16 games out of first. Chris Rowley grabbed his second win of the year as Toronto took care of the Rays 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Blue Jays are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cleveland Indians amassed 14 hits in the game as they dethroned the Royals 12-4. At the start of the day, the Royals sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Indians are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Matt Davidson drove in 4 and had a home run, helping the White Sox dispose of the Twins 8-2. As of right now, the Twins sit in second place in the AL Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Matt Olson picked up 4 ribbies on 3 hits as Oakland pushed past the Angels 10-9. He has now hit safely in 15 straight games. As of today, the Angels are atop the American League West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Athletics are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rangers got 11 hits overall as they sank the Mariners 10-4. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in second place in the American League West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. And the Rangers are third in the division, 16 games out of first. The Miami Marlins put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-1. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in third place in the National League East Division, 16 games out of first, while the Marlins are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Max Fried got win number 1 on the year as Atlanta downed the Phillies 3-2. As of right now, the Phillies sit in second place in the National League East Division, 10 games out of first, while the Braves are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-1. In the standings, the Cubs sit in first place in the National League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Cardinals are third in the division, 20 games out of first. Raisel Iglesias earned the 3rd W of his season as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 3-2. At the start of the day, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Pirates are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Milwaukee Brewers completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-2. As of today, the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central, 11 games out of first. And the Tigers are in third place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. Steven Strasburg pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Nationals took care of the Rockies 3-1. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. Heading into the day, the Rockies sit in third place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East Division, an impressive 10 games ahead of second. Taijuan Walker won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 7-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. In the standings, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Diamondbacks are second in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. Rich Hill got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 5-1. Entering the day's action, the Giants sit in fourth place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Dodgers are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Thanks for listening in to this pennant chase edition of Inside the Show. Enjoy the ball games today and tune in again tomorrow for a full rundown of the day's action. Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In the American League wildcard game, the Boston Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they stole the win against the Mariners in walk-off fashion, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Luis Severino will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour, bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Here it comes. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 3 base hits in 28 tries. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. One out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Two and one now to Mookie.
Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
David Price gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third base. Big time power, but soft hands over at the one bag.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Batting second.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
When he started this game, he Giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start.
Gary Sanchez. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there.
Man, you might see some scrambling between a manager and a pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded to third. The second, but they throw it away. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, I think the second baseman felt the heat from the runner coming at him. He seemed to rush this throw, and that caused him to throw it wide at first. Tough turn, but I think he'd tell you he should have made a better throw.
Stepping in now, Danny Espinosa as he drives a liner to right center. And this ought to play the couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's Miguel Sano. He swings and lines it to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Here's Javier Baez. He grounds it sharply to third. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first four men have been unable to do. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Fastball down below the knees. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So it's back to the top of the order now, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Bullet back up the middle. Bradley makes the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here's big Aaron Judge. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Betts. Gone! So a three-run shot to right center field. His first homer here in the series as this lead got even wider.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody is immune from throwing a clunker from time to time. We all know he's a great talent on the mound, but right now they are just jumping all over him.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Stephen Wright enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Right. The batter, number 14, second baseman.
In now, Danny Espinosa. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit well again down the right field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Javier Baez.
In now, Javier Baez. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. His first homer here in the series as the blowout continues.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Into the box, Chris Carter. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Eight runs already in this inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia has it. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 14-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in, Blake Swihart. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 4. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty D, how about this, D-World? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 15. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Here's Javier Baez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do to hit the knuckleball, but this guy had to be sitting on it. Was able to get a first pitch knuckleball, and he didn't miss it. He crushed it.
Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone mode.
Here's Chris Carter now. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Stanton now. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He's set and the pitch. Hit to third. Nunez is there. And a poor throw there pulls the first baseman off the bag, and they're going to hang an error on Ramirez.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Stepping up now, Danny Espinosa. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
So striding in, Miguel Sano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the stretch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider. Trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. In now, Javier Baez. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Chris Carter. Fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
I'm set with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. And he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to be inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 23-0. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he rips it on the ground to second. Espinosa's up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Standing in, Hanley Ramirez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
No runs, no hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest.
Nope,
awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. The Yankees lead it 23-0. Back to the top of the order now, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Swihart has a play. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat.
And he did hit a knuckleball out in his last at-bat, and that's not an easy pitch to hit out. Sometimes that knuckleball has a mind of its own. It darts in, it darts up, it darts down and away. This guy can handle a knuckleball.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
hitter, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 24-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 on the fists, and a jam shot to the right side, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Settling in now, Blake striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Judge. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind. Trevor May gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Danny Espinosa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Roll. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Javier Baez.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead this one 25-0. Back here in the Bronx, 7th inning. Take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Espinosa's there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A cold strike on the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And they remain well behind. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Here's Didi Gregorius. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as this lead got even wider.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not one but two doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep. He's seeing the ball extremely well and punishing every mistake he sees in this one.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. 0-1 the count. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Danny Espinosa, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Three runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 28-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Down in order go the Red Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind. Tyler Thornburg comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Javier Baez.
In now is the Yankees DH, Javier Baez, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Rick Carter.
Digging in, Chris Carter. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The right fielder, number 27,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hard liner to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So one run here on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Ninth inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 29-0. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from right here in the Big Apple. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Carter in foul ground. Makes the play. One away.
now batting, captain, Blake Swihart.
Stepping in, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Rats.
Such a tough one as a pitcher, D-Row. 25 outs and then to give it up with 1 out in the 9th.
I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, you don't want to be on a team that gets no hit, without question. You're going to do everything in your power to mix in and knock, and that's exactly what they... But tip your hat right there. The guy has thrown the heck out of the ball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and 1 strike. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
29-0 the final tonight. The New York Yankees jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Luis Severino is credited with the win. David Price was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.